nigga lost. Plug wall. Plug. I don't even understand. Yeah, this way better. Not to be. I fucked up that. Like, no, definitely. Mm-hmm. Womp, womp, womp. All right, my fault, my fault. That song was in my head all morning. All morning. Sugar. I mean, honestly, I could. Yeah, you guys can't even hear it. That's perfect. I could really just watch any video I wanted, honestly. Um, so what I want to do first is go check my exchange before we do anything else. Well, anything more, I should say. Fill up some water, some Def Still, sorry. And then we're gonna head out to the social hub, Arakeen. I'm a boss, take a loss. All right. My boy Panda is potato. Where the at? Dial. My type of guy. My type of guy. All right. So let's check and see if there's any schematics or permits here that we want to sell. Got a nice haul of us some melange already this week. Obviously, we could get more. I could go right now by myself, but when I need to make a, that's what I actually wanted to do. I need to make a static compactor, preferably the Mark V one. So, okay, this is perfect. I think I have one at Arakeen. So we'll go to Arakeen, try to sell anything we want to sell, as well as, you know, I already learned one, as well as bring back the compactor, the static compactor. All right, nothing here. How much is like the taxi service here in the deep desert? Where's my screenshot? This one all the way down in A. That's pretty far. Actually, I might as well just fly out at that point. So yeah, whatever. Let's go ahead and go to Arakeen and sell, check the market, relist anything that needs to be relisted, and collect a static compactor. I think I have one in my bank. I should. I have a shit ton in my base at in Haga Basin, but you know I don't really like going back to Haga Basin when I'm in the deep desert. At least when I'm settled in the deep desert for the week. Kind of kills the immersion, you know. When you're at your home away from home, you don't want to worry about home, you know. Woo hoo hoo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really wish YouTube wasn't so strict with the the music, man. Like I got so much songs in my head today. I don't know why. Let me go ahead and raise the audio a little bit though. Turn on the radio. That should help. Like my volume's on 9. All right, let's do that. Actually, that's a little bit lower. Thanks for that one. At least you didn't kick me out the game and destroy my ornithopter. 30, and then we went to, where's the, is there like a separate, yeah, separate radio volume? Cause I know that gets pretty loud too. Yeah, we need this radio right now because I gotta drown out all this music in my head. It's really bad right now. I don't remember exactly what these logos are. Like the little X. Dude, look at that. Where am I right now? I'm in CB and there's what is this? Titanium right here? I mean, I might I might as well. Might as well. It's really good as well that they made them so identifiable, even from like range. Because obviously, like it would be easy to mix up copper and iron. I mean, sorry, not copper and iron, copper and titanium because of the colors and the structure of the rock, whatever the case may be. But they made it pretty noticeable. That's a W. I wonder how I really haven't consumed much Discord or Reddit content, I guess you could call it, on this game since the Deep Desert patch. I have no idea what people are thinking. Someone just commented on my unlimited Solari video saying that the demand for the Mark V radiation suit is at negative 83%. Wow. I have no idea if that plays into, let's say, how many people actually selling it. If it does, that's really unfortunate. If that's the case, who knows if it's like just worldwide or like throughout the whole game or whatever the case may be. But it's kind of bad. Negative 83% is horrible demand. That's probably gonna what? It's probably still above 10K, but oh man, that's horrible. You might as well just stockpile the radiation suits at that point and wait. Excuse me. And sell if you desperately, sorry, need the money, but definitely hold on to them. I, I mean, it would probably make sense that it would make sense that different vendors would probably have different demands for items, right? That would definitely make sense. Cause then it can also incorporate the whole, buying and selling trade to the game, which would be really cool. You probably wouldn't make that much money like early on. Obviously, with you need a lot of capital in order for profits to really start booming. But yeah, so far I really haven't seen no real disparity in demands. Like I haven't even seen no difference actually in demands. Everything's pretty much been the same. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new lighter soon. Not even soon. I need one like right now. We're going on a trip and not why am I flying this manually? We're going on a trip and our favorite is this one. There's so many that don't work. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Here we go. We're at the wrong one. I always start tracking myself like right as I get to the town. Let's see if we made any sales. Made quarter of a million yesterday. Well, last night I should say that was huge. Big gains. Definitely need it because I tried expanding my base like down the side of a cliff and I can't make it all the way down and I can't expand it anymore. And now my rent is 22,000. Yes, 22,000. So yeah, that's always fun. And I'm pretty sure I gotta pay rent right now. Can you pay rent for like sub fiefs you have permission for is the question. Have permissions for, I should say. A Mark Five for 100,000. Like, what is wrong with people? Obviously, that would be like probably the price of like a fully built one. Let's see, but still, that's like absurd. Utility. Okay, no. Where would these be? It should be in utility, you know? I guess. Guess not. This is crazy. 20,000. Anyway, no sales. Let's go ahead and grab our compactor. It's not here. It's probably up for sale. If it's up for sale, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I don't want to go to Haga Basin. I probably do. Probably end up will have to. But if we can avoid it right now, we will. And it looks like we can't. How lovely. How lovely. We have to go back to Haga Basin.
Welcome. Would
Unless I overlooked it here. Nope. No static compactor here. Alright. I wish I had the option to store my ornithopter while I'm here. That way I can use the pilot. Let me go check and see if I can pay the rent. It's only 1,900 right now. Thank God. Oh wow! What was? Ooh, completely froze. It's crazy. We're going on a trip.
you again?
I like to pay my
What now?
taxes. Yes, I can. Perfect, because I don't trust my friend to get on uh regularly enough to pay that. I wish we could get these doors as well. That'd be really cool. The only problem is it's like to have it open and close every time someone wants to get in would be a hassle. But it would be cool if they have it just so you can use it. That way, if you want like a open section in your base, if someone wants shelter from sandstorms and stuff like that, you can just build like a little garage with these doors or something. That'd be pretty cool. Muad'Dib Osso. I should name my character Osso. Uso, I think it's right. Uso. We're gonna go to Haga, and then we're gonna get a compactor, Mark Five. In fact, if I can, I might just craft it there to save my materials in the deep desert. Where are you going? I'm pretty sure. No, I don't even think I can craft it there. I took some water, but I have like 30,000 milliliters of water saved in just like deciliter Johns in my base. So I could put water in, but I don't. Nah, we're just gonna do it in the deep desert then. It would be a shame if I get there and I don't have the materials there. That'd be pretty sad. And these barriers don't make sense. When I leave right next to my base, it spits me out here, but if I enter here, it won't put me next to my base. Puts you like a whole different like location. It's weird. I keep grabbing the wrong one. So now that I cannot, yeah, so now that I can't completely go down this side of the cliff to the ground, I'm gonna have to keep my second base as like a aluminum base, or just like, ground mats base, or hog a base and fucking materials base, and keep the fortress as like a storage, because there's no way for me to, quickly. I almost pressed the wrong thing. There's no way for me to quickly move the materials from my buggy in the base. So, you know, I can either keep that base over there, which I probably ended up won't, because in the long run, everything's gonna cost so much money to keep, so much Solari, and that's gonna be like a lot of play time. Even when like, when a new game comes out, or you just want to play that game that much, play the game that much, it's like to really keep these bases, you're gonna have to play a certain amount to make the money. And I just don't want that to be too high. Like once, my whole phase of this game runs out, and when it gets to the point of, I'm playing it to maintain my base, maintain my infrastructure, not really trying to do anything, in specific, or just, when you're waiting for new content to come out, you don't want to have to, play more than necessary to keep your bases up. Get on and probably play like 30 minutes to an hour to make sure you keep some type of income with Solari. That way your base can stay on. The materials is pretty easy to come by. It's upstairs. Once you reach end game in this game, like all materials are just like easily accessible. Compactor. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Because I have like over 200 melange right now, which is not yeah, over 200 melange, yes, but I meant to say plastinium ore. So, oh man, this is gonna be so much to finish building. This is gonna be like a whole week in itself. Probably next week I'm gonna skip the deep desert whole grind, because we're getting a good stockpile of tier 6 material right now and components. So next week I'm not going to the deep desert. I gotta finish this build. It looks so bad right now, and it's hurting my head. So let's I'm gonna go back to the deep desert so I can craft this really quick. Let's see what it's made of. That way we can make sure we have. Yeah, I got all that. Yeah, that's fine. Now watch this. All right, it's gonna spit me out in like the top right, about ish. But if I go back in, it's not gonna put me there. You see? It's not gonna put me there. Puzzling. I wish it did. Yeah, but 100%. Nobody talks about it. It's a good I guess you could say it's a good video, but a real good end game base, it's near the shield wall, not in like near Vermilius Gap, Algier, whatever, the Haga Rift. It's near the shield wall. Because once you get into the whole process of moving materials from the deep desert to Haga Basin, and you know vice versa, it's just you want to be near the shield wall. Saves you so much time. Well, I just did not set this as my spawn. Let me do that really quick before something stupid happens. Since they made the whole thing like well, half of it PvE, they should have titanium here and whatnot. Even if it's like very, very little. Cause then it would still make sense in a way. Like everything here should just be T6 and up now. Cause obviously in the deep desert you would get some T5 materials and stuff. Like if I go into the testing stations and the whole A row or column, it'll be T5 schematics. What the hell? Why am I slowing down? But then if they make that T6, then it's like there's really no other way to get T5 schematics, like the yeah, the uniques. Hmm. Why do good girls like bad guys? I've had this question for a real long time. No cap, brother. Kind of want to hit up a base. I think right before I started my stream, a storm hit and our power came back on. So right when I started, the power came back on. So that was about what? It says 23 minutes. Where am I? I'm good. You can have that. Yeah, so probably like another, what's that, 40 minutes? Well, 30 something, 37. So let's see if we can find some spice. And then when the storm comes, do I have my tent on me? I have my tent. Just gotta make sure we put away all this other stuff as well. I have my las gun as well. It's Mark 5 though, so we'll see how it goes. I only have a Mark 4 PSU as well. I should have made a Mark 5 when I was back at the base. Was that plant fiber? It was. I don't know how plant fiber be shining like that sometimes. Be looking like titanium for a second. She keep on texting me. Okay, that's definitely the wrong way. Oh man, you know I just realized for that fabricator, I'm gonna have to build a T6 survival. Is this? Yeah, survival. And oh man. Actually, no, it's not. It's the advanced. Wait, what? Wait, no, no, no. It's this one. And I need 20 steel. It still ain't easy to come by, bro. What is this made of? Steel. How much water do I have? Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, buddy. You gonna have to kick rocks for a little bit. I need that steel for right now. So now we got that. We want to build this. Let's check the circuit. All right, we're good. We just don't need no hooligans running up in here while our power goes down. If it was to go down, I should say. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. With a compactor. Is that refining? It is. I always forget how long fucking plastinium takes. That's what's making, right? Yo, it's actually on the last one. It's funny. Oh, but we got another 12 to go, bro. Don't stop cooking, yeah. Do we have bodies in there? They're gonna be finished soon. Let's make sure we put the stuff away. Is this full? Sort of, kinda. Make sure those go away first. No, my welding torch. I'll have another one. Perfect. Mm-mm-mm. So, I really have no need for these two, but I have them for some reason. I don't even have a recycler. How much, what does it cost for a recycler? Hey, 15 power. Can we do that? Hey, let's grab you real quick. It's kind of too high for a recycler. I want to move all the generators up there. I don't know. I might save this build. Recycler. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? Almost broke the wrong thing, man. But I got pumps. Oh, nice. I got a pump. Good call, good call. All right, we're almost done here. We got steel and titanium on us. For what reason? Smacks. I guess, dude. Yeah, sure. Hold that for me. We'll keep that. Let's just go ahead and swap this now. Get rid of one of you. I guess I'll go break it down. I have my taro, that, inventory, boom, boom, boom. We're chilling. We're good. All right, so now we're ready to go out, eh? Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. I have no more wire. I have no more wire. Mm-mm-mm. I did 6. That's unfortunate. You can stay here. I might as well. All right. How was it still going? Oh yeah, I forgot I did more. Yeah, we're good. So we're gonna go ahead and take Scout because I want to get some spice. I definitely want to harvest spice this week because currently tone production contract reduced by 25% is crazy. It costs what 565 spice now in a medium refinery to make some melange. 10 melange, sorry. Let me specify that for you. So this is definitely the week for Atreides members in Narbog to refine some spice. You only got some better yields. You know what I'm saying? Where am I? F. Oh, F is crazy. E2. So how long do you think until it blows? Uh, is it like an actual timer for these things? You know, look, I'm being friendly right now. It's still early in the day. About to be 2 p.m. for me. I got storage out. No rockets. You know, I'm being nice and friendly. I can't speak for other people though. Whatever they do is on them. But just know, whatever you do, gonna decide what card I play. Alright? That's all I'm saying. So if I go back out rockets and I start shooting everybody I see, just know that's the hand y'all dealt me. It's got nothing to do with me. Let's make sure we're actually going somewhere worth, and we're not. Actually, technically, you can say that. F5. Let's go F5. It's supposed to be, well, allegedly, right? Allegedly, there's a big spice blow there. And that might be it right there. That might be it. Let's see if we get go get our little grippers in there. No, it's not. You just did a render. Like a whole divot. Just full with spice. I need that spice, dude. Let's go. Hopefully everybody's being nice today. I really don't want to go have to get my rockets and just go home with pockets full of sand. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not efficient. It's not lucrative. I'm trying to fill a storage, some type of storage, bro. Don't be mean, don't be greedy. We can all get spiced, boy. If you don't have a sand crawler, there's no reason for you to be this hostile. You know what I'm saying? That's the real that's how you really gotta look at it. If you not here at the spice field with a sand crawler, there's no reason for us to be fighting. We all can get a lot of spice. You know what I'm saying? Spice crawler come out, yeah, it makes sense. Yo, we want this whole patch. All right. You know, they actually have the means of like efficiently farming the whole patch. So we can't get mad at that, bro. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hands up. Unless you know what I'm saying, you with your friends, your boys, like, nah, this is our patch. You know what I'm saying? Type, type beat. But really could be friendly, man. Unless you're using the sand crawler, just relax. There's no reason for us to be fighting. Cause like I said, I could go get my rockets right now. We could, you know what I'm saying? We could duke it out. Oh, it's there, but was it eaten? Is it still there? Looks like it's eaten from this distance, but sometimes it takes some time to load in. Sometimes the render is slow, but I don't it's not looking too promising right now. But just north of here, it looks like there's some more potential blows. Well, blow locations, I should say. Well, is that bubbling or is it? Dude, some yo, they emptied this shit. Holy, holy. Oh my God. Oh, bro. Yo, look. This is not the best idea. It's not really worth. It's not a lot, but we did a lot of flying, so let's try and get something here, so we can go home with something. You know, it's always good to try to get some type of profit. But he called in the worm, bro. I just got here. You see what I'm saying? Hey, bro. You be easy, man. I'm gonna go check out these other spice blows. Alleged spice blows, but they suck that dry, man. Holy, that's wicked. I've never seen a spice blow like that. Like, say, yup, that happened to me the other day when my vehicle got stuck in a rock in A after a crash, changing from B to A. Tell me what, okay, so what is he? Oop, you gotta go. The spice is calling us. Okay, so they were basically what he's saying is he changed tiles in the deep desert, so he had to change servers really. What's happening? And I guess he DC'd or something happened. It kicked him out, and his ornithopter went into a rock, and it was stuck there all week. That has to be yeah. Somebody has to be there. Why are you coming after me? Like I didn't even do anything. I might even like aggravate you, brother. Alright, follow me then. Screw it. Yeah, he had it. Definitely somebody was there. See if I was a bad guy running rockets, I could have got his schematic that he got. Actually, it would have been worse if I had rockets and killed him. The worm would have ate his ornithopter. I think the blow was like in this direction, right? Yeah, it was like northeast. The gravy station is trading, sorry, 650 spice sand for 10 melange. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Why? I mean, I understand it. It makes sense, like if somebody can't, they don't have the medium refinery. I don't know. Another cool thing I saw was I'm at H6. Hold on one second. Let me figure out where I am so I can see what to do. Let's go east. Uh, yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Screw it. Come out here for spice. We have almost nothing on us, so secure it. Yeah, one of the cool things I seen was because of this landsraad decree, our the staking units only cost like 11,000 and some change. So It's like been a huge market selling it on the exchange for like what 14,000 because it's regularly like 15, so pretty cool. So there's the storm we were waiting for. If we don't max out on volume here, we'll try to find a base nearby, set up shop and try to see what we could do there. Because if we get max volume, we're gonna have to make sure our ornithopter gets somewhere safe. Unfortunately, I don't have my soft steps on. I gave him to my friend because I had him harvesting the spice with the assault ornithopter while I was in the scout, being a lookout. And he's not online right now, so he basically robbed me. You can look at it that way. 4 minutes. Hmm. I guess if we only check these two like land masses here, there might be, just might be. I wonder how it works though. Probably gonna have to destroy like a Penta shield, or can I just like walk inside once the shield is off? Got some titanium over there. I would, but volume, brother, volume. And I know the storm's coming, so I don't want to now put storage in it. I might chill over here definitely for a little bit. See some nodes. Is that a base? There's one up there on top of the hill. I meant down here though. 3 minutes. Oh, this looks like a deep base. What's up with that guy? Let's see if anybody's home. Doesn't look like anybody's home in there. We might be chill, boys. I need to find some place to actually survive the sandstorm though, and not just get rolled by them. I think I have time still, right? Yeah, since I have time, me actually go ahead and yeah, appreciate you for that one. So it's upstairs. It's this room right here. Yeah. So we know to go. We know where to go. Where's that other base at? Because I think I'm gonna hide right here for the sandstorm. It's over there, perfect. So let's keep that closed. If something pops off, we can then open it. So what should we go for skills here? Got my knee charge, grenade, grapple.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
A+ hours, but it was my rain yesterday. So now I'm going to a PvE zone. That's so sad. I mean, yeah, you can just copy the blueprint, but it's still like, you know, you're gonna have to demolish and then hopefully you can carry all that material. I don't think these guys are home, but you know, anything can happen here in the deep desert, so I'm just gonna stay this way so I can see. And if anybody comes through there, we're here. And we are enclosed, so we're chilling from the sandstorm. Let's go ahead and max out on water really quick. Stamina. Do I have anything on my spice? Well, I guess it makes it more, I don't know. It makes it more intense, I guess. More impactful because I have 600 spice on me. That's enough for 10 melange right now.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody in the base in the rock just came home. Or it did that glitch where like your power, either your power or your ornithopters just bug out for a second. I think I heard that earlier when I first came, so it could have been a glitch, but somebody could have just came home. So let's see how this goes. We're gonna put my audio up a little bit. I'm gonna lock in here. What is that noise? Is it like the music? Is that the sound of like the shield of the house going down? What is that? So I think I'm gonna attack the pentashield on the front. That big pentashield on the front and try to go in. Hopefully like these guys here aren't friends and they're home and these guys aren't. If somebody comes, if it's one person, I mean, I won't mind trying to engage a little bit of ground PvP. But if it's more than one, you know, it's definitely just gonna be a retreat situation. Okay, we're out. I don't trust you yet. Okay, we're out. Okay. Can I get my ornithopter? Much appreciated, love. So I need to have like a... I don't think this is gonna work. Oh shit, never mind. There's a sub beef probably in here, right? I don't have any thing. Oh, beautiful. Oh, baby. I want to talk. I don't think I can. Can you? Thank you. I don't think it'll go to my ornithopter from here because it's not my sub thief, right? Yeah, I can't put my fucking ornithopter. I'm gonna start up with this shit then. Fuck it. Hold on. Should keep a knife out. Honestly, do I feel bad right now? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Empty. I guess I hit the jackpot with the first chest I opened, huh? Man, let me just be a little bit greedy here. Alright, let's get out of here. Get back to the base. That was huge. Honestly, bro, why would you ever build in a PvP zone? That was entirely too easy, especially by a solo player. Now, the problem is, I could have griefed so much worse than I did. Had I had a sub-thief slot that I could have placed, I could have just placed a sub-thief and just manually carry everything, like not manually, sorry, automatically just drop everything in my ornithopter. And not only that, I could then shut down the base and make it mine. That way I can just make trips and take everything. Wow, that, yeah, if you're gonna build in the PvP area, definitely don't use that basic material. I'm not sure how much more health the Plas still has, but you do not want to use that. That was entirely too easy. I have a what? Okay, this is the Mark V power pack. I thought it was a Mark IV. So with the Mark V, the Chom wall, that was what, 3 charges? Oh man, that's brutal. Don't build it a PvP. Don't build it a PvP zone, dude. That's big though. Huge. It's funny because I kept saying to myself, I need to find another short to upload to YouTube, and I guess, yeah, man, that a perfect one right there. Excuse me. Oh, the timing was actually perfect too. I completely forgot about the timing, but now that I look at the time on OBS, it's 30 minutes. It was exactly 30 minutes from 20 minutes. Earlier I said it started, like the storm came about before I started the stream, and it's been like 20 minutes so far, and now it's like 50 at 54, so it's like about every hour so a storm will roll through. So honestly, man, that might just be my play. That might just be my play. But the thing is, I would love to do it to a base that has the faction build set to see how much damage that takes to the Mark V. I'm not gonna lie, that haul and the time it took. Bro, I'm bugging. I'm tweaking. I'm bugging, bro. Let me lock in real quick. Let me lock in real quick, bro. Almost got my comeuppance. I almost got my comeuppance for raiding that base already. Yeah, definitely lucky. I sold. Going back to baseline, bro. I just broke in somebody's house. Oh man, I feel bad. I really feel bad. No, honestly. Definitely some karma. We dodged that one though. You know what? Now that we're speaking about karma, let me actually go ahead and fly up before I become worm food. I don't want it. I don't want it. Who's this guy's talking about? Did they actually make the deep desert changes they were proposing? Yup. Fast too. That's actually the craziest part. Like, I was honestly expecting this patch to come in like a month, because they were talking about a July patch. So it would make sense that all the major changes that they were telling us about would come with the July patch. But nope, just out of nowhere. It's cool. Almost defeats the purpose of the public test client that they released. All right. Now let's see. We got another like hour until another storm comes. So I think I'm gonna store the stuff and I'm gonna go back looking for some spice blows. I think yeah, I can definitely make some melange right now. I guess I'll start that. So yeah, like I was saying, if you're gonna build in the PvP zone, just don't make it out of the chome stuff, bro. That was entirely too easy to break with the Mark V last gun. Um, yeah. Or I guess it really doesn't matter where I put it now. And we got some rockets off that. That was huge. Didn't even have to craft. Didn't even have to fight. It's the best part. In and out. You know what? I'm pretty sure people are gonna start crying eventually about offline raiding because it's actually a thing in this game. Because I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. These guys they probably got offline to go do some, IRL stuff or whatever the case may be. And then me with my little like greasy fingers found your base right in time as a sandstorm's coming and I just, go inside. They're gonna cry. But then the thing is, it's like, well, you built in the PvP zone, you know. Once you build in the PvP zone, it's possible. So it's like you really can't get upset. I think I'm just trying to justify it to myself at this point because I honestly do feel bad, but at the end of the day, it's like, who cares, you know? Who cares? Why does the chat cut off like that? What did he say? People were PvPing because they could what? Could or for defense? What? What is this? A whole bunch of nothing. Alright, so let's see if we can find like a juicy base. That way we can hit it up when the next sandstorm comes. So we're gonna do our normal fly. We're gonna go up north here and then we're gonna go east. You know what? I can actually probably get back in that base, but I just don't know where it is. Because I destroyed the wall and not the penta shield. I thought originally the penta shield would take a while to destroy, but oh, there's a base down there. Oh, this just looks like foundations. You're good, bro. Mind your rock. Mind your rock. If I had rockets, maybe. Just maybe, but actually no, I wouldn't, you know? It's still early in the day. Like I said, it's early in the day. I'm rocking the storage compartment. I'm not really here looking for a fight. But if you guys force my hand, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I thought the guy that owned the base like messaged me or something, but no, just a little RMT scum going on. I'm actually pretty surprised. Like honestly, RMT is shit, right? We understand that. But you understand, once you see it in your game, there's at least some type of audience for your game, you know? Because these people aren't gonna just run bots and waste money on a game that people aren't gonna buy gold for, you know? Like, come on, you don't even think about it, man. Think about it. You can name 100 games right now that doesn't have RMT for the simple fact nobody played the game. It's a blessing and a curse. We got another base here. Let's do some inspecting, son. This looked like it's probably gonna be a base for titanium and Stravidium because there's a lot here on this island. Might have to see what it do. And I guess it works out perfect when you destroy the wall instead of anything else because you can always get out. Unless like obviously they're there and they build it back, I should say. Well, there's another base there. That one was well hidden. Ooh, to break a foundation though, that's nasty. Multiple walls. Yeah, you definitely want a honeycomb in PvP area as well. I guess you really just want to treat it like Rust. If you're building a PvP, you really want to treat it like Rust, honestly. Just do that. See, this is the problem with me. Like, once I experience something hands-on, and I know how it feels like and all that to go through the situation, that's where it sets in, you know, like I just want to keep doing it. I just want to keep doing it. If it wasn't for this the whole sandstorm sorry system, I probably would have went in everybody's base by now. Probably. So it's a nice little mitigator, I guess you could say. You can treat a sandstorm like a like a defensive wave every hour you want to get back to your base to defend from anybody trying to break in. Dude, now that that's possible, like breaking into like a guild's base is gonna be the go-to thing. You know how much match they're gonna have in there, bro? Oh man. But do guilds build like an like a fully operating base in the PvP area though? I don't think so. I don't see why they would. I don't see why anybody would. I guess the next couple of bases we raid, we'll see if we got lucky with that first one or you know, if it's not really normal to keep anything out here because honestly speaking, those kids like most of their chests were empty, but they had quite a few chests. So was it like emptied before or were they like now setting up, you know? And also crazy if you break into somebody's base and replace the sub piece exactly where they placed it, right? Where they placed it, and you set permissions to everyone. What are the chances of them noticing that they don't own their base, right? Like what are the chances of that? That's something I would love to see. I would love to do that. Break into somebody's base and replace their sub thief, set permissions to everyone. So they think they have access and they probably will continue farming in that base. And every now and then you just come up and, you know, take what you want. Hmm. It's devious. Oh man, I'm supposed to be getting spice. I'm pretty sure I have like over speaking of getting spice, I didn't even put the spice to refine. Oh man. I walk along the road, the only road that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes. On the boulevard, and I walk alone. My shadow. Damn. I swear I just be making up lyrics sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Though. You getting your own little groove, you know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm so devastated, man. Here I am telling everybody, go get your las gun, go get your las gun. Spice makes you do crazy things like sing it. Nah, you're honest, you're right. I'm telling everybody, go get your las gun, go get your las gun. I got one, you know. But the whole week, man, I'm trying to run it. It's actually still here, but the thing is, like, I just don't want to go all the way to the A column and, you know, just to try. But that's ridiculous. It's what? Spice on glass minus 4 hours. I saw the doctor. Oh man, honestly, I'm weak. You know what I'm saying? I could go for some spice right now, honestly. I feel like something's wrong. I just keep saying the word honestly. I think I need help. You know what? It's the spice. We know. Yeah, never mind. We figured it out. We diagnosed this already. Damn. Alright, so my problem here is I complain about farming these materials because I have a I don't have a lot, but I have a good amount of plastinium ingots right now. I haven't started crafting anything tier 6, but I definitely need to get some spice. And is that a storm coming? Aww. Is that a storm coming? Let's go north. So let's see if we get an alert, cause that looks like it could be a storm coming. I doubt it's the one. It's one leaving. That wouldn't make sense, right? The storm passed a while ago. All right, so if it's a new storm, it should pass up here somewhere. So let's see if we get an alert soon. Let's start looking at bases. What the hell, boy? What the hell? Look like he got hit up already, honestly. Yo, no way. Where the base is at? Uh-huh. That's a big base. I doubt there's anything important in there, but it's a big base. It looks in line. Where is this? I only got places I can hide to. Only problem is actually, hold on. Yeah, my inventory. Shit. Can I hold these? I doubt. That's way too much stuff, yeah. Okay, that stone looks like it's leaving, actually. That is not getting closer, like, at all. Alright, but still, where are we? H3. All right. We also have the that base, that smaller base that's made of the Atreides tile set. So we can also check and see how long it takes to take out a plasteel wall. Cause I'm telling you, the chrome granite walls, dude, what the hell? Like the Mark V last gun like completely destroyed it pretty quickly. I don't know if I want to go for this one. Kind of feel surrounded right there, you know? I feel like I got eyes on me right now. It happened to me too. I was before the whole the PvE patch for the deep desert, I was somewhere, you know, somewhere like D or E, which would have been like full PvP at that time. And I was there was an island that week full of titanium, and I'm farming. Someone had a base set up, and I'm like, okay, you know what? They're probably not home. Let me go ahead and you know, farm up. Nope. As I'm farming, the guy comes out of his house and like tries to stab me in the back. I didn't even hear him coming or nothing, bro. I just seen somebody stabbing me in my back. Lucky my first instance was a dash, but like, jeez, ain't no mercy out here. No mercy. There's a wall right there. No, there's a wall right there too. Is there? It looks, yeah, look. You see it's clipping through the floor? The sub beef might be right here. But then that'll be too easy. That'll be right there. So maybe back there. Because it's blocked by the rock. And then you would have to destroy like 4 or 5 walls. So it's maybe back there. I would say that would be like the best place to put it. Or even right here, one of those. One of these two, because you gotta break a lot of walls to get to it. I'm hearing shit. I don't know. This looks like it would probably be a buggy base. There's probably a lot of material in here, right? Or they probably moved it already. Definitely want to give this a look though. This is giving buggy base. Definitely H3. So H3 has a lot of houses, and there is also a lot of nodes on this island. So it definitely leads. Whoa! He scared the shit out of me. He scared the shit out of me, bro. Cause I'm here thinking, I'm looking at people's base. Somebody's probably gonna get sketched out and come out and just try to kill me. I guess we're gonna go that way. But yeah, it's a lot of nodes on the island, so it's probably like an island they set a base on for, you know, collecting titanium and strontium. So if you get in one of those houses, you might get a lot of that. Hopefully, you know, they also keep spice there, but I don't know why they would. And hopefully next base we get into is more, you know, it's much more further into the deep desert, as in production. Because those guys, they just, like, it looked like they just started, honestly. They had so many chests down, which I probably should have broke. I probably could have demolished and gotten the material so I could build some in our base as well, but I'm pretty sure I got aluminum from him, so I can, regardless. Anyway, they just had 2 chests with stuff, and there was barely anything in there, you know? So they had no refiners, no ore refiner, no spice refiner, no nothing, no water, no nothing in there, so hopefully we can find somebody with some stuff. I'm not gonna be live for that long, but when I think later today I should go live tonight, because I'm probably gonna, you know, try to force my friend to get on tonight as well, so that way we can get some more spice. Because yesterday we were just doing some runs, I should say. I had him in the assault ornithopter, and I was in the scout with the rockets, and I was just looking over him. we let other people we let other people farm spices. Well, you know, like I was just there in case somebody tried to take our loot, try to take the assault down. That's the only reason I was there. We weren't there to start any problems, no nothing. We're the good guys, you know what I'm saying? We're the good guys. But yeah, we did all of that, and yesterday alone, I think we made around like 200 melange. Not that much, obviously, but for a duo, we probably played for like an hour or two. I had some stuff to do after. Are these guys chill? I see one, two. Yo, y'all chill? We chill, bro? I can't hear you, but I guess we chill. Yeah, he's not chill. Oh. I can't see. I was on the ground, I think, just now. Definitely think I was. That's pretty scary. I can't see a flipping thing, bro. I'm like going up in this smoke. Get me out. Thank you. Dude, this storm is giving me anxiety. Is it coming or not? I can't even hold that much. I'm fine with that though. At least we're going back with something, and we already have enough to Why is he like so upset with me, dude? Man, I'm out of here. I need to make some soft stats. I'm gonna go do that. I'll do that, not now, but I'll do that before I go harvest some more spies. That's annoying. That's super annoying. He's just gonna keep popping up. So let's go make this run home, drop this stuff off, and then that way we can store our ornithopter for the next storm. So I'm thinking H3. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to H3 for the next raid. There's a lot of bases there, especially the small compact one that looked like a buggy base. So hoping to get some materials from that. Is that one there too? Harkonnen base. Dude, it's gonna be a funny day because but my friend gets on too, bro. We're definitely raiding some bases, and I'm talking about like a lot. Like I'm talking like on clockwork, every sandstorm, like I'm trying to do right now. Every sandstorm, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to at least get in somebody crib, bro. Get my little fingers or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they got going here. Hmm. I don't see any imaginary walls. Right? I'm gonna say, but the problem is, I thought somebody shot at me. Problem is, you can see only this one is a foundation, and all the, or is it that one is a, no, that one's a wall. Never mind. Okay, look like that one's the foundation, and all the other ones were like walls. So, but yeah, there's an underneath, so it's way you can't tell. There's no way to know where the fuck that shit is. Spice this blue. Let me see how much my own thought can carry. Not a lot. And he's just gonna keep getting pissed off, so we're just gonna go back for now. Continue with the original plan. Okay, now yeah, that shit gotta be bugged out. Anxiety, keeping on. Anxiety, anxiety, anxiety. I'll close my web browser. Oh no, I was gonna put it. I was gonna risk the copyright. Yes, yes. I, such a humble person, said screw it to monetization. Excuse me. Damn, somebody up here and lost in 2 buggies. What? Oh, and I lost 2 buggies. Damn. It looked like he got scared and turned, but I'm not too sure. Once the game progresses and people get better at the game, though, I'm pretty sure they're gonna, instead of just like outright seeing somebody running, you can easily spot what kind of module they have on. Like you can see the difference. For example, the rockets on this one sprawl out way more. So once you see a ornithopter with a wide body kit on, you know it's a rockets. You know it's some rockets. You see that joint with a wide body kit, it's a rocket. Now you know to run. Nah, that is a huge blow. She looks like the nuclear mushroom. 3,000 meters, yeah. E2, oh yeah, that's all PvE over here. It's about to switch. They lucky. So I said H2, right? That was where I was interested in going. H3, H3. Okay. Don't forget that. Okay, so I think it's like been 30 minutes now since the last storm, so there's probably one coming in like 20, 25. Okay. Let's see if we could clock T. Let's see if this is right. 20 to 25 minutes. I try to land like try to do some cool shit basically, but I don't know what the hell what that was. Do not know what that was. Let's refine this spice. Spice. Got 1,000, that's nice. That's nice, always good. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. I feel lightheaded. Okay. I guess since this is what's in here, I should just bring you upstairs with me. Let's go, let's go. Come on, follow me, sir. Yes, this way. Please. Come with me. Huzzah, right? Now it's gonna make this so much easier. I probably could have grabbed it from over there, but it would have been a hassle. Spice, we want to refine spice. We only got one. Aww. So close. So close. Sounds like another spice. I'm pretty sure if I had like hit that field one more time, I would have had enough for 2. Okay, so are we empty? Yes. Nothing on me that I can lose. Well, except for my wire. Oh, me. Buddy, you need repairing. Come here. Come on down to Sal's repair shop. I've been thinking about setting up like a repair shop in here. Someone has a forgot the name of it. I'm so sorry. Forgot the name of the shop. They set up a shop like they set it up in PvE zone, in the PvE zone, but they pretty much sell like necessities like minerals and water and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, they have a very large market share right now in that field. So, going against it would be cool. I'm not gonna lie. Me and my friend talked about it. We want to take him out of cop. We want to take him out. You know what I'm saying? Like that competition is no good for business. We wanna be the guys. So we might have to disrupt the supply chain. If you catch my drift. We already talked about it. It gotta be done. These people stationed and they set up shop in like A5, A6. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get their goods from the deep desert. So if you catch them out there, you just don't be lacking. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not put my plastinium that I made or my stravidium that I got, sorry, to craft. But again, actually, I think my water was pretty low, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it was like 19,000. Wouldn't have been able to make much anyway, so we're fine with that for now. Headed back to H3. Storm should come soon. Not that soon, actually, but we'll see. Now, dude, I need to go and delete one of my bases in Haga Basin because I need to be able to completely take over that base. It would have been so cool if I could just bunker down there, destroy his subchief, put mines down, and then just like bring my helicopter in and thoroughly go through everything I wanted versus, just, fighting against the clock, basically. Fighting against time. Because really and truthfully, they could. That's another thing. If they log out in there and I take over their base, put down a subchief, when they log in, they'll be there still. They'll be trapped in, but they'll be there. And rated an active team would be so much fun as well. Like, for example, if you see like a guild or something leave their base in the PvP zone to go do activities, whatever, and a sandstorm comes and you don't see them come back, and you go in their base and take whatever is in there, whatever the case, they're gonna come back and like they're active players, so they're probably gonna be looking at like for who did it, bringing in a whole bunch of new aspects to your gameplay. I don't like how close those bases are together. Those are definitely friends or something. I really wish I knew where that base was. Like there wasn't much in there left, but I just want to go back to see what I've done. If you're gonna build out here, it's definitely like in your best interest to like really build in a crevice somewhere. Try to stay hidden from a flying ornithopter, really. That's all you want. Cause like even for like right now, for example, like there's probably bases that I'm missing, and I'm actively looking for bases. So you don't want to be that guy that just sticks out like a sore thumb. And unfortunately for him, he was, you know. So I kind of found his house and went inside and took his loot. If I find Solari out here, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Like, don't get me wrong, I have Solari in my base here in the deep desert as well, but it's in the PvE zone, right? So it's basically just another, Haga Basin base really until the Coriolis comes. But there's no reason to have gold out here. Like, why would you have Solari out here? It just wouldn't make sense. So which one are we gonna hit? I'm thinking this one here. This one right here. And then after we finish, we're probably gonna see how long it takes to destroy one of those walls. You know what that also means? After the storm comes, any like wind turbines or wind traps you have on your roof, I can like someone can just destroy. Oh yeah, I also wanted to check this one out. Someone can just come and destroy a little turbine on the roof after the storm comes through. I don't know. It feels like this system could easily be complained about, but then again, it's also going to be like, just don't build in the PvP zone, you know? Because my whole thing is like, for example, how I'm going about the situation. I'm coming from the PvE zone where I have my base and all my stuff, so that way nobody else can get it. And I'm going into the PvP zone, going into other people's bases and taking their loot, right? Obviously, like I said, it's just don't build in the PvP zone if you don't want anybody to take your stuff, you know. But I'm pretty sure people are still gonna argue at the fact that, oh, there needs to be a balance and this and that. We'll see though. I think after this next storm comes, get in a base, I'm gonna head out. All these little rocks here. It looks like somebody mined the main node already. So this is like a wall here. It definitely goes down. That's probably for a staircase to go down. Oh yeah, I'm so blind. It's right here. A buggy. Assault ornithopter. Dude, this is rich. I wonder how long. Dude, I have to find out. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be too bad. Is there where I can find out? Okay, I could probably go to the Dune wiki. I can probably go to the Dune wiki. I'm gonna go to the Dune wiki. So let me come over here really quick. I think I'm just hide for a little bit. Hope nobody finds me. I want to check the Dune wiki really quick to see if it shows me the durability of walls on this wiki. That way I can see the difference in damage. Not damage, but health of the walls. Stone wall. Okay, health. 4,000. 4,000 health. Let me see. So all of them are 4,000, right? Yeah. So let's go Atreides. Atreides stronghold. Okay, where's the wall? Okay, it showed me the half wall before a full wall. What's going on here, man? So hold on. Where is it? Come on, buddy. A rounded wall. I guess it'll be the same health. 8,000, so double. I mean, so double the time. Uh, so maybe the reason why the first wall destroyed so fast was because their base was taking damage from the storm. Speaking of, I definitely need to go back to my base and repair my walls. But yeah, the inside wall took about 2 to 3 charges from my last gun. It's like, a full spray down, let it fully charge up, another spray down, let it charge up, and then a little bit more after that. So 2.5, you could say. So that means it would be about, what's that, five charges to break down one of the Atreides wall. Now, if I can get my friend one of these last guns, and we both do it, or if I could just find, oh no, the last gun isn't in this week's fucking rotation. Oh no. So after this storm comes, hopefully it comes, dude. Hopefully it fucking comes, dude. Um, we will go to the outpost and see if there's anybody I can buy las guns. Because if we can, it might end up being profitable in the long run with how many bases you can get in, especially with 2 of them. It's not that crazy either. It's literally just double. Like, I'm just hoping to hear sandstorm confirmed in the area. I don't know though. I don't know because look at that over there. Is it like bugged out? Is that how it's supposed to be? It would be cool to like stand in one tile of the deep desert all day and then do a time lapse and see how many people pass you. Just to see that traffic, how much people actually move through this shit. Because obviously I could be looking here and somebody could be flying past over there and I wouldn't even know. And they're out of my render distance before I even check. That's another thing. They need to increase the render distance. I really wish it was the whole tile. You should be able to see what's happening within the whole tile. Or at least to some extent. Like let's say 80% of the tile you can see, or 75% of the tile you can see, and then 25 is just like almost like foggy, like how this looks here. Why did I said foggy like a New Jersey? Said foggy. Crazy. I'm from New York. Every New York ad or commercial they have is just like a somebody from Jersey. You just hear the heavy Jersey accent, like, yeah, we're from New York. Like, yo, bro, you're not from New York, gang. How could I tell you? You're not. What is this sandstorm, bro? That can't be it. What time is it? I didn't even see. 3:04. I really don't want to wait here for too long. I'll probably give it another, like, I don't know. I think I've seen somebody just now. He don't text me. Don't like it. That's passionate. Guess not. Oh, sandstorm, bless me with your presence. I want to steal all these people's presents. Sandstorm, oh sandstorm, please bestow upon me your gracious, gracious testimony. Word, word. He's gotta drop a drill remix to that. Gonna have everybody on highs. Bro, I'm like, it gotta be schizophrenia. I think it's schizophrenia. It's giving schizophrenia. Like I climbed over that rock and I could have swore I seen a scout one thought that is flying. I'm going crazy. Is that a wee bit sandstorm? Yeah. No, it's an E. Go no. Oh, still doable though. Let's see. I don't think anybody would build like purposely build right on the edge of the PvP. Yes, at the edge of the PvE, but not the edge of the PvP. That don't make sense. But what all tiles is it though? Alright, F as well. Okay, F is solid. We could probably find a base over here. Maybe it hasn't even hit over there yet. So I guess we'll just let's fly behind the storm. We're just gonna fly behind the storm and look. I guess that'd be the best approach. I got my last gun. Nice. Indoors, indoors, indoors. Hey man, today is not the day for your house to be getting hit by the storm. There's a new vigilant, there's a new rebel on the street. I'm like, I don't know any vigilante that's breaking into a house and robbing people. So let me come correct. I can't even see like anything. Oh, G as well. Hold on. Do you think over there got hit? It looked like G's in it as well, eh? Yeah, that's in the storm. Okay. There's two bros minding their business. Is there? Oh, there's houses here. Oh, it's the two Harkonnen and Atreides one that we've seen. So we know it's like 1400. Let's see. Let's see if we could bait some type of something out of these guys. Hello? I need help. It looks pretty fucking empty in there. Hello, I need help. A single chest doesn't look worth at all. Shia Halud. So I'm pretty sure there's like some more land mass. Yeah, there's like a lot of land masses over here. I don't want to go in there for that chest. It's like I know it's double the health, so it definitely makes it not worth for a little small chest like that. And they're showing a large portion of their base, and I can see like a large portion of the base has like no chest. So there's not. Yes, they can hide chests in other places, but it's gonna be like you know, I don't think it's gonna be a lot. I don't even think it could be like one of those larger chests. Oh yeah, Wicked. Wicked's the person with the storage and whatnot. It's pretty cool. G4. Let's see. Hopefully find some more bases over here. got a couple minutes. I'm pretty sure like these are like the last three places I can check for a base. If there's none here, I don't think I can make it to any other ones in time. Unless I go back to the ones I just came from. Which I probably might just get the fucking one chest, call it a day, and not be so happy about it. And, you know, oh, looks like foundation only. Oh, no, that's a full base. Let's go. A little chest there. Hello? Can you help me? There should be a roof. Let's put that there for cover. No movement, so I don't nothing, huh? So 3 full charges? It looks like it's gonna be 4 full charges. Jesus, a lot. Not even, oh, it is. It's honey fucking combed. I should have probably went over the fucking door, huh? Yeah, I should have went over the door. That would have made sense, Nick. Pretty sure we got time still. Once I get in though, we're chilling because this is gonna stay broken. But we gotta get to the sub-feature time in order to get anything out of the base. That's the problem. As well as all this time somebody could be coming. But we get to see how long the Atreides fucking shit is. Well, not just the Atreides, but the faction walls and building pieces. It definitely takes a fucking while. And this is like what, 6, you get like 6-7 minutes. Fucking huge. Now where the fuck is the sub piece? Come on, go, go, go. It has to be fucking down here somewhere. Wow, look at these kids. Look at these fucking kids, bro. Let's see if we can make it in time. Fuck it. Might as well at this point. Maybe I also will get my ornith there. That way nobody knows what's going on here right now from the outside. Come on, bro. We're so close. I don't know how much more time we have. We'll see when it comes back on, though. That's the best part about it. We'll know when it's back. So we're not just gonna be here doing no damage without knowing. All right. This is hooked onto something. What is it? Holy fuck. They're home. They're fucking home. Nah, they're not home. They just landed. What the fuck is this connected to, bro? This is so cheesy. For a game, I guess, though. Power's back on. We gotta go. Bro, this shit was destroyed this whole time? It just came in from there, bro. You're joking. Looks like somebody else tried to do the same thing as me. Oh well. I didn't scout the base enough. That's a weird ass fucking sub thief though. But at least we see how tricky it could get. We see how tricky it could get. And we want to work on our entry as well, because we definitely wasted time on that first wall. Not bad. That was fun. That was fun. I didn't get anything out of it, but it was fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I want to get off, but I want to go and check, see how much a last gun is, because that gameplay is actually pretty fun. Like stealing stuff from an actual player is, it's just so much fun. I don't know why. Because you already know they're gonna get on, and they're gonna probably see a hole in their roof or their wall, and they're gonna be like, "Dude, what the fuck? Did I get offline raided, bro?" Dude, I thought he came home. That would have been crazy. Thank God I put my helicopter away though, cause you know what I'm saying? They probably would have seen that and came in looking for a fight. Like, oh, he's getting raided right now. There's a hole in the roof and an ornithopter that's here chilling. Uh, I'm just go straight back. I don't got no reason to go back to the base right now. I can go back whenever I get back on. Pretty sure power's good over there. Power's good on all my bases I checked today. I'm pretty sure they're all at least a day. That gives me enough time for today at least. Get back on tonight. Next playthrough and this go through that same process as power and everything. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those. Okay. Go crazy. Go stupid. Alright, we're almost there. Jeez, this fight is ridiculous. Once the novelty of the game runs off and people start playing the game more so focused on uh you know making most of their time and getting things done, it's gonna be like, I feel like a lot of the people's turn off are just gonna be the travel time. Cause yeah, right now, like I said, the novelty of it is really cool. The map is huge, but as of like right now, this flight right here is a bunch of it's it's filler, bro. It's not canon, you know. This is definitely filler content. Obviously, they're probably gonna add stuff in the deep desert later on, but whatever they do, hopefully it makes this flight still seem, not worth it, but not bad. Cause you fly in here for like minutes and you see nothing, or you see an island somewhere, and that's it. Maybe they may have like public events out here or something of some sort. What if they do like a public event where in the deep desert, I guess they could have two variations, not even two variations of it. It would just depend on where it's placed. But let's say there's an event where, like, let's say the Emperor sends Sardaukar to hold down like an island or a landmass, and then there's like there's loot on there as well, like same tier 6 loot or whatever the hell that we get. But it's an event, so If it's in the PvE, you just get people to pull up and do it. Obviously, that's more like it's also like a testing station, but just something to get people together in a moment's time. Because every time you get people together and show them that, look how many more people are here with you, in this world. It gives that it just adds a little bit more depth to the game. Like you don't have to interact with them at all. Because like you can play this game completely solo. Obviously up until the deep desert, but you play this game solo, and every time you come across somebody, it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. So now when you're playing solo and you come across an event and you see like five, six other people from your server doing the event, it's like, oh, okay, this is cool. Like this world feels lived in, traversed through, journeyed, all of that. So yeah, really and truthfully, all you gotta do is like you can't really pick which house you want to raid. Obviously, you can eventually, one storm will pass through that tile, but you can really just like fly behind the storm and just wait for the land masses to appear, find a house on one of them, and hit it up. I'm definitely gonna do that later again. That's a cool new loop to add into the gameplay. When I don't feel like just going out there and risking my life to harvest sand, or if I don't want to farm titanium or tritium, I could just fly around, look for houses, which one looks more pleasing, which more looks more appealing. Sorry, I could probably try to, scout it out, see if I could figure out where the subfief is, how their base is internally designed and stuff like that. Like I said, just adding a whole other loop into the gameplay, which is like that to me sounds pretty cool. Because from the beginning, I always wanted to get into the base rating because that they were saying it's not the main focus, and it's possible, but in a small like time frame. So that to me sounded pretty cool because it's like since it's in a small time frame, like it's not something you're doing all the time. So it's like a side quest you could do when you're like I don't know refining spice or making plasto ingots. You know, you put that on, and then it's like, oh, a sandstorm's coming. Okay, it passed. You know what? Let me go see if there's a base that I want to hit up, and you can't. Like if you get the timing right in this game, like there's really like non-stop stuff to do. But that's the thing, it's all about timing. Cause sandstorms introduce gameplay. The landsraad does gameplay, but you know, are you gonna be able to do anything for that tile before it gets claimed? Speaking of, I need to go reclaim my Solaris from two of the houses that I got points for, or I should say contributed to. That build is outrageous. Who built that? Oh my god. Oh man. My whole like mentality on the builds are screwed because the only time I really grinded for materials to build my base was with the cutter ray. Like I did it once with the buggy because that's all you really need to do. Once you mine once with your buggy, granite to build your base. Well, if you're using granite, it's like there's no other reason to to continue grind farming that. Like you get so much. So I only did it once. So anytime I see a base like that using granite, a big build, I'm like, yo, bro, who farmed the materials? Cause I'm thinking about the cutter ray. I'm just thinking about the cutter ray. But yeah, that's gonna be it. No sales. We're a broke boy today. Yeah, unfortunately. So yeah, it was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed your time. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, spending some time with me. You know. Hope you guys are enjoying Dune Awakening, especially. You know, it's a great fucking game. Having a blast here. And have a nice day, you know? Is there a wave? Is there a wave? No, but have a thumbs up day, guys. Yeah. Alright, see you guys later.